Greetings, everyone. I'm here to talk about Shopxing, where trade deals live here, essentially, is our trademark. So what is Shopxing? Shopxing is a blockchain-based B2B platform for counter-trade deals. So I'm sure many of you are wondering, well, what are counter-trade deals? Well, the definition is a strategic alternative means of structuring an international sale when conventional means of payment are difficult, costly, or non-existent. And I'm going to give you an example called tolling. In tolling, the supplier supplies raw materials and receives finished goods produced from this raw material as payment from the buyer. For example, crude oil converted into petroleum. And another example, with some of the larger corporations today, General Motors sold $12 million worth of locomotive and diesel engines to Yugoslavia, and then took cash and $4 million in Yugoslavian cutting tools as payment. Boeing agreed to a compensation deal where Thailand purchased F-18 aircraft. Thailand agreed to pay $57 billion of the total cost in cash, and Boeing agreed to accept $93 million in mixed bag of goods. So counter trade is a very big industry. So why use them? How popular are they? As you can see, they're proven successful for entering new markets and trying to sell and export more goods or services. It represents 20 to 25% of all world trade, and it's 60% or higher in emerging and frontier markets. It's an industry that's ripe for innovation, and there's no dedicated entity solely focused on it other than us. So what we do, Shopxing acts as the marketplace. You can view us as Amazon, as an example, and a computerized agent for the supplier, for the sellers and buyers. Our technology automates the transaction flow to streamline and simplify what are commonly viewed as complex international trade deals. And we simply charge a success fee. So the problems that currently exist are the knowledge of the trade restrictions, the embargoes, and the tariffs in real time. Not only that, but discovery of these alternative trade deals and the ability to communicate natively across borders. So example, a US-based company trying to communicate with a company in China, and the company only speaks Chinese. Lastly, risk. There are a lot of risks in international trade transactions as it stands. Transcription errors, loss of documentation, and third-party distrust. And with digital platforms of today, where everyone's embracing blockchain and distributed ledger technologies, everything's siloed, from banks to US customs agents, shipping carriers. They're all siloed and embracing different distributed ledger and blockchain-based technologies. So the ideal solution is what we have. It's a digital ecosystem unifying all of these digital platforms to simplify these complex international trade deals. So you get a savings of time, money, and frustration. You have now created new export opportunities, and you stimulated your local and regional economy. So our advantages are our ecosystem. You know, we're decentralized, and we're using distributed ledger technologies. Secondly, is paperless trade. As it stands, making cross-border transactions are costly, and there's a lot of paper, billions of documents that go back and forth. We have artificially intelligent smart contracts, not just regular smart contracts, but artificially intelligent, and they're secured using hardware security modules for the private keys. And transfer of ownership. Everything's instant and electronically and available in real time. Lastly, we have a digital judge and jury. So we're going to support cryptocurrencies later on when it becomes a little bit more active between businesses, but we have a digital judge and jury to handle coinbacks, which is basically the chargeback version of getting your coins or your cryptocurrency back. And the simplicity. So a buyer will expect that trade embargoes, tariffs, they'll all automatically be embedded into the platform, into the experience. So let's look at our market size real quick. It's a $30 trillion total available market. 15 trillion we think is our serviceable available market. And we're going to capture at least 20% of that, which is a now $3 trillion in deals. So with that, the validation, of course, which we already spoke about. We're going to talk about our revenue model. Charging 0.25 up to 1% success fee means that we can stand to gain $300 billion in this industry. So we are doing a traditional round of financing, convertible notes or equity with a board seat, roughly about $1 million, $500,000 to $1 million. And as you can see, where our money will be going to, heavily in marketing. Again, we want to make it natively and convenient for most of the individuals, all the businesses who are on our platform to use it to effectively communicate in their native language. So again, there are financial projections. We think we can hit that $300 million by 2021. And our target audience will be businesses that are already engaged in these alternative trade deals. So we're businesses that may be seeking new ways to enter new markets and sell more products, move more goods. Those are our secondary market, or target audience. So our markets will firstly be emerging markets and frontier markets. Developed markets like the US will be last for the simple fact that the US market, there aren't many alternative trade deals outside of these larger corporations that are engaging in them. So our marketing strategy will obviously be conferences and events as this, partnering with the Chambers of Commerce, and doing some social media marketing. So again, we dive a little bit deeper into these alternative trade deal types. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of barter. Believe it or not, barter is one example of an alternative trade deal. Another is called compensation deal, where the seller receives part of the payment in cash and the other portion of it in products. Lastly, a buyback agreement, which is very popular. The seller would supply plant, equipment, or technology, and then agrees to the goods produced as payment. Lastly, switch trading involves a middleman. So if you do a trade and you're not happy or can't use or dispose of the services or goods that you've been awarded or traded for, that's when a third party will come in and actually dispose of that for you. We do have IP protection, our patent pending system for alternative trade deals. A little bit about who we are. I'm Matthew. I'm an application developer. I've been around about 18 years doing this. Had a successful exit as a CTO of Worldwide Barter Board. I've got a lot of trade experience. James is our seasoned business executive. Norman is an Asia Pacific finance guru. Vladimir is our blockchain expert out of Ukraine. Bill's a 40-year IT expert. And Irina comes from PayPal, where she led their fraud and risk department. And that's Shopxing. And you can learn more about us at shopxing.io.